Let me ask you a question. You wouldn't just walk into the gym once and then look down and be surprised that you don't see abs, right? I mean, you're gonna say, okay, I know that if I want to see abs, if I want to see a difference in my body when I go to the gym, then I know that I need to stay consistent, and it's okay if I don't see the results manifested right away. I know that they're coming, and I know that if I stay consistent, then I will see the changes that I want to see in my body. I need to build the habits so that I can just become a gym goer. And even though I don't see the physical changes yet, I still see signs and I feel my body's getting stronger, and I just know that with consistency, I'll see results, right? All right, cool. So do we get this concept that in order to see behavioral changes, in order to see a new desired result being manifested and reflected back to us in our lives, then we need to be consistent in our behaviors. We need to make going to the gym a regular, habitual practice. We get that behavioral changes take time and they take consistency. Then why don't we treat our manifestations like this? It's like we put our intention, we put our desire, we start doing the techniques to start manifesting our ideal life, but then something comes up in our reality and says, nope, it doesn't look like your manifestation's coming, and automatically we're calling BS. Automatically we're giving up and saying that our manifestation isn't coming, or that manifestation is bogus and it doesn't work, or it doesn't work for me. Even worse, thinking it doesn't work just for you. No, we owe ourselves more than that. We owe ourselves to be consistent with the practice of creating and building new belief systems. Just as it takes time to build new physical habits, it takes time for us to build the foundation for us to be conscious creators of our reality. We are creators. It's a part of our human nature, but it's been suppressed. In order to remember our power and to tune back in with our natural, magical abilities, we need to change the repetitive thought patterns that we're telling ourselves so we can call in a new life for us. Now, you are here because you are wanting to manifest and call in everything that you desire and deserve to call in for the new year 2023. And you can do that. So let's start out by talking about what actually is gonna work, what's actually gonna move the needle forward in your life, and actually create lasting results and stop relying on techniques that don't work. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rahaza, and if this is the first time that you're seeing my face, then welcome. It's so nice to have you. Now, let's just say it as it is, okay? I know manifestation has this rep of being some woo-woo concept, but really if we're looking at it on like a scientific level, a habit formation level, that's really what it is. I mean, let's talk about habit formation for a second. I shared with you guys the example of habit formation and how it takes time if we want to be able to physically create new behavioral changes, new behavioral patterns. But it also takes time to build new mental patterns, new ways of viewing the way that we view life and the way that we view reality. Everything in our reality is a reflection of our internal world. Now, the thing is that we're constantly manifesting, right? There is no time that we're not manifesting or being conscious creators of our lives. Sorry, not conscious creators, just creators, whether we are conscious of it or not. Some people are unconsciously manifesting their lives. The whole point of manifestation isn't to become manifestors because we are manifestors. The point of manifestation is that we become conscious of what we're manifesting, so we're not just living our life on autopilot. So our life isn't just manifesting based off of our suppressed or deep unconscious or just the autopilot conditioned beliefs that we have about ourselves and the world. If we're not being conscious about choosing the thoughts that we are affirming to ourselves and repeating repetitively to ourselves, if we're not conscious and building the habit of thinking more positively, thinking the thoughts that are in alignment with the version of us that we want to become, thinking thoughts that are in alignment of the version of us that we want to create, the things that we want to achieve, the things that we want to call in, and the person that we want to be, if we're not consistently, repetitively feeding our mind with those thoughts, then our mind is just going to automatically not think those thoughts. It's just going to think the things that we were programmed to. We're going to run on autopilot, and then we're going to wonder why we have an undesirable life where we don't have anything that we want. It's because our deep-rooted beliefs and our subconscious programming is leading the way. It's manifesting our reality unconsciously. That's not what we want. That is not why we're here on this earth. That's not why you're here watching this video. If you want to consciously be the creator of your life, you need to first and foremost realize and take your power back to recognize that not only are you just consciously creating the things that you want, but you're creating everything based on your deep-rooted beliefs. And in order to change those deep-rooted beliefs, you need to repetitively key here is repetitively. Just like we change our behaviors and our habits by repetitive actions, we change our beliefs by repetitively feeding our mind new thoughts. You owe yourself the commitment of choosing yourself, of choosing a more positive self-concept that you're going to create and that you're going to build. Now, your self-concept is basically the way that you view yourself and the way that you view the world. The way that you view yourself and the way that you view the world is how the world is going to show up for you. So it is so important that our self-concept is on its A game, because that is what is going to be reflected back to us. Now, the thing that gets people stuck is when the 3D world, the outside world, does not look like the world that we are trying to create in our mind. And the reason this is because the world that we're creating in our mind has not yet solidified. Maybe consciously we're choosing new thoughts, but it has not yet sunken into our deep-rooted self-concept, the way that we truly view life on a subconscious level. The only way to truly do this is to have that initial repetition, and this is the part of manifestation that takes time, honestly, because once that true belief in yourself and of the universe and manifestation is truly ingrained into your mind and into your subconscious, once it's truly locked in there, then you're able to manifest everything with ease. But until we get to that point, we're going to have resistance because we don't even have the foundation of the proper self-concept that we need to be able to see the world in a different way. Now, the reason that a lot of people are quote-unquote failing with manifesting the things that they want is because they're not committed. And why would somebody not be committed? Is because we are scared. We are scared that not that we can create our reality, but we are scared that if we acknowledge that we create our reality with our thoughts, that means that we need to take responsibility that whatever is in our life right now that we do not like is a projection, a manifestation of what we believe to be true about ourselves. And that's not an easy pill to swallow, right? We don't want to take responsibility for my life being shitty, right? I'd rather blame the person who's making my life shitty. I'd rather blame the circumstance. I'd rather blame life itself for my life being shitty so that I don't have to take responsibility, take my life back into my own hands, and then consciously be the creator of it, because why even do that when I could just blame everybody else and I can blame the outside world? It's a lot easier to blame. It's a lot easier to not take accountability, not take responsibility. But as soon as we take our power back, we are golden. But the first step to manifesting is committing yourself to the journey of getting yourself to believe in yourself, in the power of the universe, in the law of manifestation in general, building that self-concept up so high and changing your beliefs on that core level, which may not be easy, but it will be so worth it, right? I mean, you will never not want to manifest your life, right? So you might as well take that responsibility now, make that commitment to yourself now that you're going to plant the seeds, that you're going to build the foundation for the new year so that you can, when the new year comes around, you're going to have such stronger and more solidified belief in yourself and your self-concept. Now, if you want support on your journey, and now is the perfect time if you want to start building that new foundation, developing that new self-concept, then I have a brand new course called Life from Scratch, which goes all into self-concept and takes you on a 4-week-long journey of really ingraining those beliefs into your subconscious. And you're going to get that accountability, you're going to get that persistence to be able to create a life that you love. And I'm actually, by the time this video comes out, there's going to be a New Year's sale up until my birthday, which is January 23rd, and I'm going to be turning 23 on January 23rd, 2023. All right, so a lot of 23. So you're going to get 15% off if you use the code TURNING23 before January 23rd. Okay, so the link to that and everything to do with the course is going to be in the description down below. If you feel resonant, if you feel called, if you did want to completely recreate yourself and change your self-concept, then definitely be sure to get into the program before the price goes up. Now, back to what I was saying, is that we build habits physically, right? We logically see and understand that building our habits in the physical world does wonders for us. If you've read books like Atomic Habits, if you read the Compound Effect, literally any of the habit formation books, I have plenty of videos on my channel about habit formation. If you know anything about habits, you understand that it takes time and it takes consistency. And it's not necessarily about how fast you can go and build the habit. No, you can make slow and steady changes and they're going to compound over time, right? It's the same thing with manifestation. You make slow and steady mindset changes, the way that you view manifestation in general, right? And that's what self-concept is really developing that strong belief in not just the thing that you want to manifest happening, but strong belief in the concept of manifestation in general. Believing so deeply that manifestation works, that the universe is on your side, that the universe wants the best for you, that right? That everyone's obsessed with you, that you can manifest everything and anything that you desire quickly and easily. Once that's ingrained into your subconscious, which by the way, in my course, I include meditations, I include workbooks, I include video lectures, and I include a list of 100+ self-concept affirmations that you guys can use. That is really an amazing place to start when it comes to building your self-concept and changing the inner dialogue that you tell yourself. And that is just replaying on in our subconscious mind, because our subconscious, as well as our conscious, is what creates our reality. But we need to consciously make the decision to put things in our brain that are feeding the thoughts and the beliefs that we want to nourish, right? We need to water the seeds. We need to build them up. We need to constantly reaffirm and persist. The reason people fail at manifesting is because they're not persisting. It's because they do a technique once or twice and then they give up because they're not seeing their 3D reality reflecting the things that they've consciously told themselves. No, it takes time for you to believe that you truly deserve the thing that you are trying to manifest. And not just deserve, but that it is possible. You need to believe that it's possible. If you don't believe that it's possible, you're not gonna do it. Manifestation doesn't work for people because they don't believe in its ability. So that's why we need to start at the belief level, because your life, once again, I know this is repetitive, but that's the point. Get it into your subconscious mind that the more you repeat these things to yourself, the more it's going to become a part of your deep-rooted belief system, your subconscious mind, and that's what you're going to attract. That's what you're going to manifest. Everything that you want to manifest from now on is going to be so much easier because you change your thoughts on the belief system level by repetition. I mean, you could also give up. I mean, that's another option too. I mean, you can try 1 or 2 techniques. You can try go to the gym 1 or 2 times, but then give up because the results aren't fast enough for you, because we're so used to that instant gratification. We want things now. You want to click on the titles that say manifest quickly now, 5 days or less, get your manifestation now, rather than building up our self-concept, building up our beliefs, building up the habits, building up the ability, the vessel, right? If we're talking on an energetic level, you need to have the space to even receive the thing that you desire. If you're not ready for it, why would the universe throw it in your lap? You're not ready for it yet. You need to get yourself ready by affirming to yourself, by getting your mind prepped to receive the thing that you're ready to desire. If not, you clearly don't want it bad enough, period. If you did, you would persist. You would keep going. It doesn't matter what the 3D world tells you. It doesn't matter what you're seeing being reflected back to you in your reality. You stay persistent with the thoughts that you are creating, and that is what is going to reflect back to you in your reality. It's going to compound. It's going to happen faster and faster. But you have to realize that there is a phase where it's not as fast, where it takes time to build that belief in yourself, that super solid belief. It takes time to build, but once it builds, you're golden, okay? Now ask yourself, do you want it bad enough to change your beliefs on a root level? Or are you just chasing a quick fix? Don't get mad at manifestation not working when it's you not being consistent with the practice, you know? Don't let the past hold you back, okay? The future can always be recreated, but it all starts with you, okay? Nobody's gonna do this process for you. You need to be able to do this for yourself. Other people are just messengers. Other people are just mirrors and reflections and are affirming things that you believe to be true about yourself. Alright, so that's all for me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. Don't forget to check out my brand new course, Life from Scratch, in the description down below to truly embody and do the work of everything that was spoken about in this video. Use code TURNING23 if you're watching this video before January 23rd. But that's all for me in this video, guys. I hope you got value out of it. If you did, please leave it a like and a comment down below letting me know what was the most valuable thing you got out of this video. Hit that like and subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Love ya.